come together. Singing songs of love and peace, we will come together.
Hi there everyone, we are here today at Brad Blanton's Honesty lecture, and it was really fun. And now I have a chance here, Rawbrah, and what's your name?
Rawbrah wannabe.
No, better
Beet
than
Master.
Rawbrah.
I'm the raw community known as the Beet Master. This
Beet
is
Master?
B-E-E-T.
Do you make music?
He can pull beats out of the ground. Oh man, hammer down. Yeah, he's the beat master.
Yeah,
I was in Texas once and I saw him pull out beats like whoa.
Okay.
Straight from the dirt.
What kind of music? What kind of beats?
I usually do boombox. Honk honk. Right, enough of me.
What brought you here now to New York?
Oh, I'm on a layover, so I'm just. I was on the way to Key West. I was trying to go to my friend's bachelor party, but it was a week long, and that's Daniel knows. Daniel knows a week-long bachelor party is too dangerous. So I was just going to try to catch the last end of it, but since I was flying standby, there wasn't an available flight. So now I'm just like an extended layover, hanging out with my really good friend Perzan, who we run workshops and retreats with in Costa Rica.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're doing one at the end of May.
I didn't do that. Yeah.
It's a free treat.
Yeah, our next retreat's the free treat.
And people can submit a video.
Kind of like we're doing now.
For contest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. So could you tell a little bit for people who don't know, how did you got into this lifestyle? How did you start?
Great question.
How we originally got into the lifestyle
of health and
of
sport and doing retreats maybe.
Oh, I grew up as an athlete, and I've just always been in the pursuit of fruit. No, I've always been in the pursuit of like the highest level of living possible. Like I just want the best life
Ultimate
now.
living.
So, and I noticed that how much food affects the way I feel, and I've realized I can just manipulate my diet to feel better.
Yeah. What's your diet is right now? What do you eat in a day mostly?
Right now,
Yeah.
it's changing a lot. Like just previously in Costa Rica, it was like mostly coconuts and a little fruit, a little coffee, a little alcohol. And then now it's very similar, except a lot less fruits and more like raw animal products, or like certain like high quality animal products. I didn't even butter.
Okay. Where do you get raw animal products?
Here in New York, they're all over. Well, I was just in Seattle, and Pike's Place Market had great stuff, like ranging from like goose eggs to like elk to some like free-range grass-fed butter from free-range grass-fed cows, and ghee. He has ghee.
We even tried some lamb face the other night.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but lately I've just been keeping it light. I've been like when I travel, I don't like to eat much, so it's like, and I keep very hydrated. So no matter what I'm eating, everyone knows that dilution is the solution to pollution.
Ghee is actually like Middle Eastern dish.
Yeah, ghee, yeah.
You look like Middle Eastern.
Yeah, I try to be in harmony with my environment. I was hanging out with my Middle Eastern friends, so I was trying to eat a Middle Eastern diet, sort of.
Okay.
No worries, no worries.
Are you also a raw foodist?
Yes. Yeah. No,
And
I don't go by labels. I just eat smart. And
you are
healthy.
Flexitarian?
Yeah, I'm flexitarian.
It could be
I just eat smart, and I know what works with me, you know? And I live by this one saying that Mark Twain said, I don't read health books because I can die of a misprint.
Right.
And if we're always looking at the external to find out what we should be doing,
It's a good point.
we miss out on our intuitive intelligence.
Yes.
Our being can just tell us what we need, what
have to
nourishes
listen
us.
to
Yeah.
What nourishes you might be different than what nourishes me and him.
And it brings up a good point, because I've done we spent a lot of time doing a lot of different scientific research, reading all these different type of books, or studying different type of movements, ranging from the paleo to the raw vegan to superfoods. And right now I'm doing more of like an experimental type of data, just trying to figure out what works for me best. And I notice it changes based where I'm at.
The season
Changes who I'm with.
where you are in your monthly cycle.
Yeah, all kinds of little funny things.
On how did you got into this lifestyle?
Basically in the same way, I've always been. I was more into the health and fitness, and working out and feeling good and looking good.
Yes.
And then I realized that nutrition is such a vital part of that.
Well, that's the main.
It's probably 80% of how you feel and how your energy, your physical vitality is so much related to what you put in your
And
mouth.
your mental clarity. Because when you have the healthy body, you have a healthy mind.
For sure.
So, what's the future plans? Do you think you will stay like like this flexitarians for?
Oh, you mean like food-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have much plans about anything, much less my food.
Yeah.
The best plans are unplanned.
I always say plans are expectations in disguise.
Yeah.
And
That's right.
expectations reduce joys.
That's right.
I like nutrient-dense foods. I've been really enjoying eating less. I just feel like my mind is sharper. It's almost like a sort of fast.
So you just go by the feeling mostly and not trying to do any kind of like certain diet?
Yeah, at one point we were eating like mostly bananas, but then I started having issues, so it's
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah.
And
So
now-
you tried paleo, but right now you are just like,
If you wanted to
Whatever
label
you
me, I
feel.
would say like a local opportunivore.
oh.
Wow.
Is that a label? Does that count?
Okay. Do you take any supplements?
Just steroids. Just a typical steroid.
Mostly HGH. He injects it in my left
And when
butt.
you're, there's always the time to exercise. You face me and put your elbows down. See, sometimes when you go out and you just need to curl,
That was an opportunivore. He saw a workout and he took advantage of it. No, but supplements, I've used Sun Warrior sometimes. That's probably like
Powder?
yeah, of all the
protein
different
powders?
supplements I've used, I like if that counts as a supplement. Is that what you mean?
This would be a supplement.
Yeah, but
Any kind of vitamins like B or, but you eat meat, so.
yeah, sometimes we get like people send us free products and I'll try those out. So I've been trying out Garden of Life like super green vitamins.
Yeah.
Especially when I was in Costa Rica, I was
Like
eating
adding
fruit
into smoothies and
and
stuff.
just taking it down.
Mhm.
I like to eat it when I eat my meat.
Right. Do you do like any cacao? Like
Oh yeah,
super
I love chocolate. I'm trying to, I'm working around these two different type of diets I like to call C cubed and F cubed. C cubed is like,
That's cute.
yeah, that is basically like coffee, chocolate, and coconuts. And then there's one, triple F would be the fish, free, and fruit.
And you also, well,
Yeah. I've never experimented with the triples. Oh, the supplements? I used to be a lot more into it when I was more an egomaniac. But now I've more just kind of gone to the whole foods. And I try to go as close to
Taking
the ideal
from
of
the-
whole, raw, and organic as possible. I don't stress it out.
from the plant itself is the best way
Yeah,
to
so I try to shift in my diet a little, but it's not saying that supplements for some people won't be good. And if you beat up your body a lot, you might need supplements to bring it back up to health, bring it back to where it is. Or if you're an athlete, you might need more of a
give
certain
extra
nutrient.
boost.
We like to push the envelope as well. So anytime someone gives us like a lot of flack or a lot of stuff like for something that we shouldn't do, it makes us want to do it more. So I noticed like the coffee thing seems to be very controversial, but I've yet to find an old happy person that doesn't drink coffee. If someone can find that for me,
Coffee
please.
will not kill you.
Please, we're very picky about all these things. I don't mean just like I go to like a local coffee shop and pour creamer in it. I mean I like try to find some nice organic, single origin shade grown coffee. Like grind it right there. Hopefully it's fresh roasted and drink it right there. There's definitely different ways. And drink it black or drink it with some
And do you
maple
feel
butter.
it energizes you, like what you get from it?
Coffee's the lifeblood of champions. It picks you up, it calms you down.
Don't you have any crash after you?
It depends. I noticed when I drank like a fatty substance with it, this is probably my mind as well because Paul Check told me about this one, that it kind of makes it a lot more like longer sustained energy and less crash. It's like a slower release.
Protects your adrenal glands as well.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel
sleep
good, and I
problems?
eat less. I eat less because of it. And it seems like if you ask a doctor, what's the one way to live longer, they'll tell you to have a calorie-restricted diet.
Nice.
That's true.
And yeah.
Yeah, the people who eat low calorie, that's lived the longest. That's the proof.
And
That's
in
the only
Japan.
proof we have right now.
And it's also
Longevity.
fascinating. You meet a lot of people that are like, they're like 90 years old, and like I have a drink. I
High
have a drink of
carb,
alcohol.
low
I have a
fat,
drink
low
of
calorie.
coffee every day, and that's it. And
Or
anyone
even
that
a
has
cigarette. Some
and
people
the-
even smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, what that proves to me is someone that can have one drink or two drinks and one cup of coffee a day. It proves to me they're a moderate human being, and it also proves to me that they're going to make those 2 beers count, or they're going to make that one cup of coffee count. And the way they make that count is by having an empty stomach.
Okay, whatever makes them happy, right? But what's your now workout plan? What's your workout routines?
Functional fitness and emphasis on fun. When you're having a lot of fun working out, it's not really working. It's playing.
Yeah, I agree. Playing outside a lot.
I love playing outside.
Yeah, climb trees.
You do pull-ups, push-ups, and people on your back. You can curl people if you're strong enough. I think he was laughing a little bit.
Worked out earlier. Just carried the books here for 6 miles.
Oh, volunteered.
Yeah, we did.
We like to use our ego to our
Good
advantage. So
job.
if people are watching, we can do a workout in front of them and be like, oh, I just pushed it to the next level because I
And
had
we
a
do.
crowd.
And we also do practice ego transcending exercises, like talking about stuff we would normally not talk about with each other or sharing stuff.
Yeah.
What happens is just connect.
So now retreats, how
Like
often?
that.
Edit that.
How often does the retreats, like how often do you have them, and just people can, do you have them every like month?
No, nothing consistent with us.
No?
It's really hard for me to even track myself.
People just have to catch.
Yeah,
when
like on our
there is
Facebook,
one?
we
Oh,
send
okay.
notifications. Our next one is in Southern California, May
Yeah.
25th.
Just gotta be ready for the wave when it comes.
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
ride it. The energy
Okay.
came from all the way across the other side of the world sometimes.
So anything else you want to share with the world? Any advice for people who might
My only advice
be
is don't
living-
stress about your diet, because stress is the #1 thing that will make you sick and kill your health. So if you're stressing about what you're putting in your mouth more than, enjoying the experience of it, it's
But
counterintuitive.
don't enjoy like McDonald's though.
Yeah, no, I'm not for
Yeah.
fast food.
It's just one spoke of the wheel. If we're talking about diet,
Mhm.
I think it's just one small spoke of the wheel, and there's
Oh,
so many
yeah,
different
I mean,
diets for different
there's
people. Even my
so
brothers
much
and I,
more
we act
about
differently.
the person.
Yeah.
And we came from the same family. Imagine me and you.
Of course.
Wow. There might be some dietary differences that I don't need to get all bent out of shape.
People tend to put too much emphasis, especially in this community, onto food, because about the person there's so much more. Even people who eat McDonald's, might be very happy and better person, or more friendly or whatever, if you can call that like a better person. Who can judge? I'm not saying who's better or worse, but just food is one thing that is important, but it's not the main thing.
I think it'd be hard to excel in other parts of your life if you have a really crappy diet, though.
Yes.
We
It
believe
gives
the life.
you are made from what you eat. So, you want to put the best fuel in your car, and you want to put the best fuel in your body to run efficiently and have the ultimate mental and physical performance.
I think it's important to know where your food comes from, and then you can decide if it's good for you or not, based on what your body tells you, not what a book tells you.
Yes, that's very important too.
I agree.
So thank you so much. I
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed the New York City here. Are you
Yeah,
from
I live here.
You live here.
I visit here.
Okay, so I hope you enjoy, and thank you for sharing.
I hope you
your
enjoyed the
thoughts with
radical
me.
honesty introduction today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us here.
You might feel less pressure to turn the camera off now that we're all being so honest. We can just keep talking about whatever and be like,
Dance
maybe
a
I'll
little.
just share that to the world.
Maybe you can teach us some dance.
Yeah, that could be a possibility. I just saw him breaking out some good moves there.
Yeah. Well, okay, so if you want to talk more about the honesty, we were just talking that it's very important to be honest, and that's the power that can bring the change in the world.
I agree.
And where would I find out more information, Dan?
About radical honesty?
About
everything.
the retreats,
I would just go
everything.
really, there's facebook.com/Rawbrahs and youtube.com/Rawbrahs.
RAWBRAHS.
Yeah, we have rawbrahs.com, but the guy that created the website for us, he was vegan, and he no longer likes our diet, will no longer communicate with us, so please
no.
just don't pay attention to that website for now. Just go to facebook.com/rawbrahs and youtube.com.
That's what I had.
Like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I had video about the other day about vegans being weird and judging other people. We have to unite because we are all warriors of the same purpose to bring the healthy, happy lifestyle. We just
like
wear
that.
different helmets,
Oh, wow. Maybe we should give a high five for that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do this.
Oh, hold on. Double. Let me get rid of this. All right, ready?
1, 2.
This world better when we come together.